I need to talk to you guys for a bit, okay? And before I go ahead and go like too far into this conversation, there's a few things I want to say before I get dig deep in this conversation. Now, first off, I am not trying to down Xbox. I'm not trying to down Xbox Game Pass. I am not trying to down no way, shape, or form. I'm a big fan of Xbox. I collect games. I love games. I'm not trying to put nobody down. Okay. No companies down. Okay. I think that these services are really good for certain people. And if you're into it, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the PlayStation service and everything else because they said they're bringing more games to devices to everybody. Okay. So I just want to get that out the way. Number two, this is a conversation where I'm not gonna do too much skipping around like far as me doing like too much editing. This is me. I'm probably gonna edit a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. But I'm just saying because this is just coming from the heart. So at the same time, I just wanted to kind of just conversate with you guys about this. I'm thinking about and no, I didn't even think about it. I did it. I did it and I made a decision. I canceled my Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And I want to talk to you guys and give you a reason why. And just want to say with the thumbnail, it's because I felt that I already have it already. So let's get into that. Let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. Let me dig into this. And okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit a few days ago. I ran across a video, and I'm not gonna say the name of the video. It's not a no big deal because the fact is, but it made an impact on me in two ways. In no way, shape, or form that I'm putting the person down that created the video because it made me think. It was like to me, it was like a heartfelt video, just thinking about what we do when we starting to spend or we start to make decisions on different things. This might be kind of a lengthy video, but I'm gonna try not to be too long. He was talking about buying games from Steam is maybe like it could be like a problem, or we spend money on Steam because we're hooked on buying Steam games, and we end up, because there's so many deals that comes up on Steam, we end up spending money for games that we probably don't even get a chance to even play. Was like basically saying that we could be using that money for other things or invest in, take our family out and stuff like that. Okay, first of all, of course, no matter what, our family comes first. That's just first of all we supposed to do, we have to do, and we put our family first. And even for those who, what if there's people who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have, they're single and they have their own money. That's your choice. If you love to get games and you love to buy games and you love to do that, that's your choice. And that's it's what makes you feel good. It most makes you feel good and you enjoy your PC, especially if you're a person that just built you a nice PC or got you and I'm in a handheld. So say for instance, you got you the ROG Ally, you have the Steam Deck, you bought the OLED. I mean, you went in and you're able to play all of your games that you love. And even if you get games that you didn't even get a chance to even get, yeah, you didn't get them. But when you bought them, when you bought that game, you felt good. And that right there is awesome. And being able to talk about it. And of course, because we do get busy, we don't get a chance to get it to our games and being able to play it. Watch out, because sometimes I repeat myself. So just excuse me when as I talk. As I was thinking, he finished the video. I thought that I felt that, because I was just like, at first I was thinking in my head, I was just like, okay, am I really spending unnecessary money on games and stuff like that? And I didn't think about it. I was just had me thinking. But then again, as I was thinking, I was just like, I do like getting Steam games. I do. I love buying Steam games. I just feel like they always have a great sale. They always had it. And this is where I'm trying to go with this situation here. But now, and I looked at my catalog of games, and I have so many games on there. But here's the thing about Steam. If you buy a Steam game, you're going to have it. It's there for you. And that's one thing that hasn't stopped yet. I can go up on PS3. I can go on PS3 right now. Can I get my PS3 games that I bought? Can I play them on my PS5? I can't. I can't play my PS3 games that I bought, that I pay for, that I able to. Can I play those PS3 games on my PS5? You can't. Can I play my Wii games, my Wii games that I bought from that console, or Wii U games? Can I play those games? Can I go to my account and play those games on my Switch? They have to remake those games. They have to and then you have to repay for those games. You have to repay or just pay for those games again. Seriously. So you can't, and once like they close those stores or they settle those things back and everything else, you can't play those games again. That's really crazy. And that's what I'm saying. The fact is, this is where I'm going at it with Xbox. Now, Xbox is a company, the whole goal is to make games to play to where you can play anywhere and on anything. That's awesome. But I found out for myself that, and one thing I have said in a video before, I was like, you know what? There's no reason for me to basically dump my my Xbox games or dump my Xbox 360 games for emulation or this is not that, because the fact is I had Xbox Game Pass. I can go on Xbox Game Pass, play the games, and that's it. But I started to think about that after that video I watched, and I started to think, and I talked to wifey about it. I talked to my kids about it. I feel like the fact is a lot of the games that's on Game Pass, game day one that we're getting, and this is not that, and we're paying a subscription to something, and I'm paying, and we're right now it's $20. You're paying for the high quality games on console, PC, cloud, new games on day one, online, console, multiplayer. They got the deals and discounts. But you know what? When you have Xbox Game Pass, I don't know about you. This is just me. Now remember, this is just my opinion. I don't buy games on the store. I don't buy games on the store because I feel like, oh, I can just play them on Xbox Game Pass. I kind of miss that. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to some buddies about that the other day. I was in the game store and I was just like, dude, it's been a minute since you come over your friend's house and you had your Xbox games with you and you just like, you ready to pop those in, because now it's just like you don't have to. You have it on Xbox Game Pass and everything else, and that's cool for people that loves digital and they don't have to worry about it, and that's it. That's a good thing. I have no beef with that. But at the same time, when I found out that, I was just like, I don't really play Xbox Game Pass at other places, stuff like that, because I have handhelds. And when I play my handhelds, I play nostalgic games. I play Sega Genesis. I really do. I play Sega Genesis. I play like maybe some of the Android games that they got out there. I play all my old school stuff. I'm trying not to say too much, but I do. I play old school Nintendo games, Game Boy games, and lately I picked up the Neo Geo Pocket. I love nostalgia games, and I play games. I play games. When I'm seeing all my library of Steam games, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have a Steam, you can use the Steam link and I can play all my games. Just like if you saw in my last video with the Odin 2, somebody asked me, how are you playing Black Myth on your Odin 2? I was using Steam Link, my game from my PC to my handheld. And how awesome is that? So you could play all your library of games through Steam Link, practically play it on almost like any device, because you could play it through your phone or tablet. And I'm like, wait a minute, that means that my home, if you, or say for instance, your setup, your PC setup, and you got a bunch of Steam games that you haven't got a chance to play. And basically, I have bought Xbox games on Steam. I have the Halo collection. I have the Gears of War collection. I have the Gears of War on Steam. I'm like, what am I doing? I could save a lot of money just by going ahead and just enjoying all my Steam games. And I was just noticing a little bit, if I cancel this, I can actually go out and buy games again. I can enjoy buying games. I got games that I have that's been sealed that I have not opened. And I feel that the fact is I can enjoy playing those old school games again. I can play those games again. And that's not including if you have the Series X, you can play your back catalog of old games. You can play your back catalog of 360 games and some of the original Xbox games. You know how awesome that is? I am a person, I love to go out and go buy a game and open that game up and enjoy it. That's just me. I'm old school. I'm an old man. But then again, I do like the luxury of using my Steam account and using and playing my games that I was able to buy on sale. If you buy a Steam card or whatever, that's all I used to do. I just buy a Steam card and I just go ahead and enjoy myself. So that means I know that I have a limit of how much I'm going to spend when it comes down to that type of stuff. That's how I do it. I mean, I enjoy looking at games, especially during the holidays. In the holidays, I love that stuff, dude. They come up with all types of like sales. And that's the reason why the Steam Deck can be a little bit cheaper. The Steam Deck is not that much. I told you I'm bad at talking. They make their money through the sales from the games. And then also if with the other platforms to where they got Ubisoft, they got their own platform, they got and you can buy games and you have them, especially if you see them on Steam. It's there and you can play it on any device. That's what it's just like the PlayStation Portal. You can play your games from your console to the device. And that's basically what it is. And it looks beautiful on the screen. It's just how I feel. I enjoy being able to buy digital games. I think that that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Just like I said, I love buying physical games, but if I am going to buy digital games and then you got Game Pass, why did you, at this point, if you're going to have Game Pass and you play on any device, then why was there a console? I want to be able to use the CD part again to my console. I haven't used it in years. I have not popped the game up in there and used it in years. And when I do pop a game in there, it's an Xbox 360 game or a original Xbox game. I haven't really popped a real CD in since the console came out. And I miss doing that. I'm not gonna lie, I miss that old school popping that CD in. But that's not including with Steam. You could play your games on all your devices. If your handheld is, I talk about handhelds. If your handheld is Android, you can play your Steam. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I haven't really digged into it yet, but if I'm not mistaken, I think they call it Moonlight, to where you can actually play your PC games or your other games to your handheld. Really, there's really ways of being able to come up with your own Game Pass, and that is your gate to basically play all of your games. And I feel that I canceled what I did, I kept the beginning one to where you could be online. That's the only thing I kept, but the rest of it, I was just like, I can go without it. I don't know, maybe down the road I might go for it again. I know Call of Duty is coming out, but I already pre-ordered it for PlayStation, so there's no reason for me to, I don't have to worry about day one. I'm okay with it, and then a lot of times if you wait for a while, the game comes down. So, so if you think about it, especially during the holidays that's when everything comes down. And I might wait on that. It just all depends. But like real big heavy hitter games, you ever notice they don't put them on Game Pass. And if you get it on Steam, you got that game day one and you own it. And to me, Steam, you actually pretty much is owning your games, and that's a good thing. So unless that there's like somebody that's gonna buy them out, and I don't think nobody's buying them out too soon. So we're actually being able to play all of our games, and I had Steam for years and still be able to find those original games and play them. So that was my reason why I decided I want to go ahead and skip having the Xbox Game Pass. I didn't talk so much, dude, like my voice and I needed to drink some water. Thank you guys for just listening to me. I hope you guys understand where I came from about that. What is your thoughts on it? Are you guys still loving Xbox Game Pass? Which is nothing wrong with that. That's cool. What about Steam? You got some Steam games? Have you been thinking about getting a Steam account? Have you got any games for it? And Do you see sales? And if you do, I mean, let me know in the comments. What's some of your favorite games that you really like playing? And maybe you guys are saving that money, which is good, by just getting your games like that and just being able to focus up on one game. We always be constantly buying multiple games, and sometimes it's good to just go back to that back catalog and just being able to save you a little bit. And and I like the way that the guy said it on the video. Maybe we can go back to our to where we used to be, to where we actually get a game and focus on that game. So, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, all right, you guys. Thank you guys for chilling. And from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.